Hello, today I'm going to turn this into this. First things first, I took the relay for the horn out so it doesn't beep. Got to clean this up, then work on getting this off. Let's spruce this up a bit. So, I've cleaned this up. Still old and worn, but I just like the style better. Now this, you've got screw underneath, little bitty screw, and then the front will pop off. So I'm just going to do that. So, as all jobs go, first thing that happened was this rounded out very quickly. Made a butt of this screw. Ended up cramming very hard, sharp flathead in there and managed to get it out. And then this pops off. Interesting welding up there. That looks interesting. Looks a lot less neat than this. Obviously you've got your horn here, which I have unplugged. That was plugged into this here. So the spade connector on there. Unplug it, that will go on the new one, which actually has a wire sticking off of it right now, so I've got to pull that off and put that on it. So yeah, you got to undo this. Obviously we've all probably watched steering wheel videos before. Everyone says don't do it all the way, pull the wheel off, then take it off so you don't whack yourself with the steering wheel. I've never done that before, never hit myself, but it is, if it's your first time, it's a good thing to remember. Don't undo it all the way, because this is hard to pull, very difficult. So yeah, time to do that. Not going to show you because it might be a fight, but take that middle nut off. And there we go. New one in. Well, old, slightly newer, still old, but better looking. Like that, in my opinion, this looks like this has kind of melted. This is a lot better in where you seat your hand here. I prefer to have my hands here. If I was to seat my hand on that, you'd seat down here. That's nice. And yeah, it just looks better. So there we go, that's the steering wheel. On to the next job. Okay, so I didn't actually just film me doing this, but the next mod / next fix is this radio in here did not work, okay? Literally non-responsive. So what I did was I took it out, and no, I didn't unplug anything. This is, it was just for show, I guess. I mean, it was in there. I guess it works, but those plugs don't fit the plug down there, so it just wasn't plugged in at all. So I'm going to go have a look at my couple of radios over there on the shelf, see if any of those fit that, and if not, I'm going to take the radio out and put my cup holders in. So let me just go get the harnesses for those and we'll see if they fit. The whole process of this was standard. Take this out, undo these from the lighter, that from the hazards, pull the whole lot out, there's screws and stuff, you know. This isn't a tutorial, this is just me showing you what I'm doing. So yeah, let's have a look. So none of those radios fit, so what I'm going to do instead is put in my drink holder. Hopefully it will screw through somewhere. and fit with the blanking plate, and then I will find some sort of adapter to run to that, and then I'll see about getting a head unit in, but for now this will do because I've got no stereo, so I might as well have a drink holder. Right, let's put that in, see how it looks. So I'll put it back together. I put this Alpine stereo in. I haven't connected it up because I didn't have the adapting light harness for it, so I'm going to find it and then I'll do it again. That's that done for now. Now I'm going to go do a couple of bits on the front bumper. As I mentioned previously, we've got these orange standard indicators with the reflectors missing because of these scuffs. So I've taken this out, and just to see, put my clear one in to see what it looks like. Looks a lot better. Obviously I need to paint the front, but the other clear one's on here. So I'm now gonna rewire the lights that go in these to fit these connectors, and then I'm not going to put them back in yet because I've got to paint the bumper, but you see that clear side light looks pretty good. The whole thing needs taken off though, for the lip and other bits, and to paint obviously. So I'm going to have a go at that now. So the side lights are out. Now it's time to take that front plate and holder off. There we go. That's off now. There's a lot of holes that need sorting out. It's getting more ready to sort out. So now I'm going to start the process of taking the bumper off. I've just measured up to get the new number plates on. Because of the damage down here, I'm now going to have to just start trying to get the plastic off and stuff, because it's all a bit smooshed under there. So I'm going to begin the process of just undoing everything I can. If the bump comes off, it comes off. If it doesn't, we'll catch on the next episode, but I'll update you to where I get to. I just polished the quarter panels as well, so they're nice and shiny as well. So yeah, I'll update you soon. There we go, the under plastics are off. You can see this corner's all bent up from the damage bit. That's where that was. So now to try and work on the rest of the bumper. Here's another thing that's on the to-do list that is being done at the same time. The smashed fog light is now out. Got to remove the other one for bumper purposes, but this one needs the work doing to it, so almost done with the bumper removal. And then I've also got this to deal with. Okay, it's getting a bit late now, so I've basically removed everything up to 3 bolts in that quarter panel that are super awkward to get to. So it's going to took a while to do the other side. So doing that side is going to just make it too late. So I'll be back tomorrow to pick up where I left off. So here we are, fast forward to tomorrow. There we go, fast forward. I forgot how much of a pain these are to take off with standard fittings, because you've got these ones here that the trim pieces go through, and they always snap whenever you undo. And these bolts, they snap. Then you've got these ones, which are super hard to get to unless you remove the headlight, but you can get to them without removing the headlight. It's just better to have small hands and tools like this. I was using that bad boy. Then you've obviously got the bits to hold the plastics together. You've got these bits here which I just cut off because the things that hold the bolts still are broken, so the bolts were just spinning and I couldn't grab them with pliers well enough, so I just cut it off and they attach there and there. And obviously you got the bolts all along the top and the one thread that's on the top, and then the same on that side. Load of hard work basically. But yeah, it's revealed a nice rusty crash bar, so I'm just going to clean this up a bit and then work on seeing how to mount this front lip. Well, first see how to take this front lip off because all these bolts don't look very happy. So we'll get this front lip off one way or another, then we'll get the other one on, but keep the bumper off for painting purposes. There we go, the front lip is off. Wasn't too hard as it was half broken anyway. Next up is going to be making sure I can get the other lip on, and then it's ready to paint. So the bumper's going to be staying off because it needs painting obviously because of the scuffs and whatnot, but I just want to check that this lip will go on and then it'll be ready. There's a quick mock. The splitter rods are to hold the middle up because all the connections in the middle of the lip, well not on the lip, on the bumper are broken. And the splitter rods are already on there, so I'm rolling with it. The lip on this is a lot nicer, a bit more to it, and a little bit of gold. Nothing wrong with a little bit of gold. So yeah, I've got to put the top of the splitter rods, the bits that hold them, in the underside of that bumper, and then fasten it all up, ready to be painted. Obviously the lip is just the green from my original car, so it doesn't look too far off at the moment. But I think with the gold, maybe the yellow. We'll see. When it's all painted, I'll put it all back on, get the number plate on, and see what looks best. So now I'm going to go on to, well, I'm going to go have lunch and then I'm going to look at taking off the back bumper. So, took the lights out, remove the centre, but I'm a little bit knackered, right, because you got these 4 holes here, yeah? Now, these bolts are supposed to be in it a bit dodge. Revealed a very knackered key barrel, which may as well come out, and also this, which, look at the size of that, just all sealant. I was like, I'm sure it's supposed to drop out now. I'm sure the phrase was drop out when you undo the 4 bolts. As you can see, what actually has happened is the 4 bolts weren't quite behaving anymore, so someone's just whacked a massive sealant blob in there, which is cool. So yeah, that needs some sorting out. It's off, which means I can now do the bumper, so I'll address this later. Get the bumper off now. Also, these were full of water. So they're out to dry at the minute. So yeah, let's keep going with the rest of the bumper. And there it is. It's so bright outside, so bumper off. It's a lot of work, but the new bumper will be with us shortly. It's actually the bumper off my other car. We'll be going on this, and my plates will be arriving soon. They're on the way, so it will all line up nicely. But yes, this is now backup bumper. New bumper will be on. Just need to figure out what I'm doing with these lights, because this centre panel's a bit ruined. I'll have a think about that, but this is how it's going to have to sit for a bit. I'm just going to push it back into the garage as it is, and then next time you see, I'll be going to the other car, picking up the other bumper again. So I'm going to do things like get the carpet back in and stuff. As for bumper, that's it. Job done. So yeah, stay tuned. Next one. Got to figure out what I'm going to do. Obviously the spoiler needs painting, but I could get another spoiler. Who knows? A few decisions to make. So for now I'm going to have a quick look into the fog light lenses. Swapping that one over. If that works, I'll update you on the next one. But as for this one, that is all. So catch you next time.